My primary vision is to produce a number of AFL players from Indian backgrounds. That's because we know through our other examples of diversity, that's the role model and the light on the hill that particular communities get drawn to. So for us to see the Indian community be motivated and inspired by having an Indian player playing at AFL level, I think is a really exciting initiative that we're absolutely thrilled to be working on.
Hello and welcome. Today we're joined by Dilpreet Singh, who's a very special person who we're talking to, an Indian who's really been through quite a bit of a journey from 2008. I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to let the man talk for himself. So thanks so much for talking to us, Dilpreet. Firstly, you didn't know anything at all about the game. I find it so hard to believe when you started off in 2008, fresh off the boat, come to Australia, and you started off from scratch. How did that go for you?
Oh, yes, of course, that's true. In 2008, I came in July, and it was the grand final of AFL on the 1st of October, I believe, and it was a grand final between Geelong and Hawthorn. And we went to City just to roam around, just to have a look, and I saw like a huge crowd around 7 o'clock, and the game was finished about 5:36, so people were still cheering up for the team, they were really happy, but the team won. And I asked one of the guy, I'm like, what's happening here? Is there any festival? And he goes, no, it's not a festival. It was a game, grand final today in AFL. I'm like, okay, well, I have no idea what that is. He goes, it was actually a game that we have in Australia since in 18th century. It's called AFL, Australian Football League. Yep. So there was a grand final between two teams today. I'm like, oh, okay, wow. So this is how, then I started going out with my friends, as I told you earlier, and watching them play, started reading articles about teams, and then I had to pick one team because I was going out with my friends, watch the game, watch them playing. So I picked Geelong, and then started my football career in 2009. Just started playing a little bit. And my early performance was really bad. I
can imagine you've come a long way since then. And right now, the special focus on you, the highlight on you is the fact that you've got this very special award. It's the Rising Star Award, if I'm not wrong. Yep. And tell us how you feel at this point and where your vision is for your career, because your background is in chemical engineering and you've switched over your entire focus to this. You've obviously been quite successful. And how do you feel representing the Indian community here?
Oh, I feel amazing. It just feels great. I've got so much support, and it is a really good response that I got. It also gives me more energy, makes me more enthusiastic towards my game, and it just feels amazing. And especially when I got my Rising Star. So what happens in this, in this medal night, the umpire gives you the awards. Yep. So each and every round, so you have 22 rounds. So every round they give you 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. This guy was leading by 1 vote, and I was like, I'm going. I told my friend, I'm going, and he just shut up and sit down. Just wait, doesn't matter, just wait. Even if you lose, doesn't matter. And the last round, I don't know what happened. I got 2 votes and he got 1 vote. So this is how I won the Rising Star. I was nominated in Victoria. I was in top 10, but I knew it. I'm never gonna win. Yeah. Even you have to wear black suits and white shirts when you go to the game. And I was wearing a grey suit because I knew it. I'm not gonna win it. So anyways, I went there and first impression of my coach was like, what are you doing? What's this? Yeah. There was a dress code black. I'm like, relax, coach. I'm not going to win. I know it. So I went up on the stage and had to say something about my club and everything. So I was talking. And then the guy told me, do you know that you are the first Indian in the Premier A League who has been nominated and has won the Rising Star in the football history? And I'm like, no. Say something. So I said, I would like to thank my coach and all my team members who supported me. And it was a really, really, really good experience. Something I cannot forget in my whole life. Unforgettable moment.